we're gonna go ahead and let off one unsuppressed. Make sure I'm in frame. I'm gonna go ahead and clear it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and let off one shot suppressed. This is my first ever gunshot with the suppressor on it. Let's check it. All right, this was running, so let's go ahead and see if we can have some more fun with it. All right, so before we go any further, I don't really want to do a versus video, but I do also have my Kel-Tec P17. I don't really want to do that type of video. It's been done before, but I do want to try out this firearm as well. This is my Kel-Tec P17 and 22 long rifle. Let me make sure that is all zoomed up. I believe it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let off one shot without the suppressor. Go ahead and clear it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and actually affix the suppressor first. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and load one round, and we're just gonna run that suppressed. Make sure that I'm in frame. Clear it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and actually unscrew it. With my hand, no gloves. Okay, it's super bright and it's really hard for me to see, so I don't know if you guys can see. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this little mag. Am I in frame there? Okay, clear it. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing, but with the suppressor on it. So let's go ahead and put this on. Okay, we're gonna do the same. Let me make sure this is gonna be in frame. Back up just a little bit. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing, but with the suppressor on it. Ran smoothly, ran perfect. I'm extremely grateful that my SIG is running, and now I have my suppressor. Assassin gun! Yeah. It's a little bit hot after 5 shots. Not too hot. I could still handle it with my hand. You could see me handling it. Yeah, so it's not too hot, but it's hot. All right, it's really bright, but I want you to be able to get a really nice clear shot of the firearm. I'm gonna go ahead and do 5 rounds unsuppressed and then 5 rounds suppressed. Oh, we had a jam. Kel-Tec P17 jam. Looks like a double feed. I don't know. Let me zoom up in here. There's like a double feed. And you can see like a double feed in there. So I'll just go ahead and clear that out. There's a round that doesn't want to go in, and So I probably shouldn't shoot rounds that get stuck or jammed, but I'm going to go ahead and give it another chance. How many was that, though? Oh, man. I think it was only just the 2. Let's see if it'll shoot the 2. I'm going to go ahead and show you that there's still rounds in there. There's no point to drop the mag because it is still loaded. The suppressor is a little bit hot, but not too hot. So I'm going to go ahead and affix it on there. By the way, these are my first shots. Maybe I should be more excited, but I'm also trying to be safe and focus on the video. I am screwing this on with my hand. Let's go ahead and finish off this mag. All right, let's go ahead and finish off this mag suppressed. Now, these are also fully sonic rounds. These are going high speed. Still a little bit toasty, but not so toasty that I can't handle it. In fact, I'm handling it now. I mean, I am touching it. I am handling the suppressor. It's a little toasty, but it's not so hot that I can't handle it. Physically, I can handle it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use CCI Quiet 22 LR. I actually bought it when I was passing through Utah. So let's go ahead, make sure this is zoomed in here to this gun, because it's not. Now, because I am shooting suppressed, let's go ahead and fix the suppressor. Somebody would complain I just flagged myself. Sorry. Trying to show it off to you the best that I can. Okay. It's on. It's pretty secure. Let's go ahead and make sure that I'm in frame. CCI Quiet 22. Okay, let's make sure I'm in frame. CCI Quiet 22. I'm going to just back up a little bit. Ooh, we actually had a jam. Let's see if I can zoom in. Well, hopefully you can see that there, but there's a jam. The shell's actually kind of stovepipe stuck. Did cycle the next one, but there's a little jammy. Could have just been a one-off. Too early to tell. A lot of people were telling me that the subsonic, the true subsonics, aren't going to have enough power to cycle the firearm. So let's see. I want to make sure that's in frame. Okay, let's see. It did not shoot. Let's drop the mag. It does not look like any kind of jam, but it does look like there was not enough power to cycle it. I'm pretty sure that shot, I don't think that was any kind of a squib load or anything. So let's go ahead and continue shooting. Did not have enough power to cycle it. I'm just going to go ahead and check it. Make sure that's the problem. It appears that that was. It appears that it just didn't have enough power to cycle. Again, let me back this up here. So what we're observing is it just isn't having enough power to cycle. And that was the last one. It did not stay open. That's okay. I mean, this is me testing it out. Let's go ahead and run the SIG. It is starting to warm up, but not really. I could still handle it physically, that is, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and run the SIG P322 with a Warlock 22 on it. These are my first shots. I'd like to do a little more running and gunning and some fun stuff, but for now I just want to be observant of the different sounds that I'm making. It's on there, fairly easy to install and remove. So make sure it's in frame. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we're good, make sure we're in frame. Let's go ahead and load up. Did not cycle. I'm actually going to drop the mag to make sure there was not any kind of malfunction. There was a spent shell that did not eject. Unfortunately, I think this one it's just not going to have the power to cycle. I'm going to go ahead and kind of run it like a bolt action. Oh, that straight up jammed. That tried to load the next one. If you could see there, that tried to load the next one and it jammed up there. For now, I'm not counting any of these jams in my guns. I'm just going ahead and trying to run the suppressor. So let me make sure. I think there's only one round left. Do you guys hear that? I definitely hit that right there. So again, it did not have the power to push the slide back and lock. We have been having nothing but good luck with the P17 and my SIG P322. So those rounds just may not be, they just may not be for the semis. Okay, so the rounds we're going to be shooting this minute are the CCI 22LR Suppressor subsonic hollow points. It has a rifle on it, so it might actually cycle a bit better. Maybe. All right, this is a lot of on and off, but I'm going to go ahead and affix or secure my suppressor to my Kel-Tec P17. Now, with that Federal Auto Tac, these are running perfectly. I would say that's the way to go for any semi-auto 22, but these are, put the safety on, these are running for what it's worth. They have been today. Hopefully you guys got a good view. Safety off. I'm going to go ahead and get this going, make sure we're in frame. Now, that ran flawlessly, so that might be the way to go. That might straight up be the way to go. Let's go ahead and try it in the SIG. Thus far, I mean, you have a better track of the rounds than I have. I'm shooting them, but this is still manageable. I'm still holding it in my hand. I'm still manipulating it. Let me grab the other gun. Okay, so here it is. I'm gonna go ahead and get this on there. I mean, I think right there you can see really well. I'm not sure. I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes. Let's go ahead and try this. Make sure I'm in frame. All of them, no problem, no malfunction. Really does seem to be the way to go so far. Let's go ahead and test it right away. No cuts. No cuts. Let's go ahead and test it. I'm still handling it with my naked hand. With my naked hand. Bro, you can see my name on Instagram. My name is... So my mom is from Mexico, and growing up I was too scared to flip the tortillas because of the fire. Scared that it would burn me, or it did burn me. All I'm saying is this doesn't burn at all. This fucking better be recording. So I just want to be clear that the first one we were shooting was this. The second one we were shooting was this. and they are different. The one I'm going to be shooting now is this one. All right, hopefully you guys are able to see all this. This suppressor's just been in my pocket. I'm still just handling it with my hands. So I mean, you know, just handling it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and test this out with a 22 CCI subsonic. Let me go ahead and reload. I'm gonna go ahead and probably... Okay, I think you guys are in frame right there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go for it. So that ran all of them, no problems. So those CCIs ran. Everything we've shot is CCI, but those ones were actually running. Let's check it. No cuts. No cuts. No cuts, no burns. I'm still shooting. It's all on camera. I'm gonna do some edits, so it'd be a terrible video, but I'm still touching it. Like this, that's real. All right, let's run basically the same exact operation. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on there. In and out. It's been in my pocket. It was just in my pocket moments ago. Make sure it's on here. Make sure it's nice and affixed. I'm gonna go ahead and reload. Okay, I just wanted to double check and make sure that I absolutely was in frame. It's frustrating to think that I wouldn't be. Let's go ahead and get it. That ran. Every single one, no malfunction, perfectly perfect. Back to back with the Kel-Tec P17, touching it with my hand. I'm sure if I was dumping all like 17, 20 round mags, I bet this would get hot. But as of right now, I can still touch it freely. So I don't have time to be running and doing all that. I'm really running out of time. Or maybe I'm running out of time, so I should run more. Ready? Go. I'm gonna see if I can see that red dot. We actually got a jam and the steel fell. Okay, so we've had good luck with the ammo we've been shooting, and we have not had the problems we've had in the past. However, we do have a stovepipe jam. If you can see there, there's a stovepipe jam. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop the magazine, pull it back. Now, it's unfortunate that happened, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. Racket. Again, I'm basically going with red dot only. Go. I can't see the red dot. We got a jam, stovepipe jam. Getting real sweaty up in here, and we have a stovepipe jam. Let me clear that up. That is actually 2 jams with the Federal Auto Match and the Kel-Tec P17. How many rounds is that left? I'm not sure. Okay, ready? Let's go. Oh, we had another jam. I'm missing a jam. That one is just a shell that failed to eject. I got it out. You can see it down there. Let's keep going. Ready? Oh man, we had another jam. Wow. This was not happening before. Okay, let's go ahead and get it as best as we can, because yeah, a lot of this was not happening. I'm going on red dot only. Jam again. Okay, let's drop the mag. Pull this out. There was a round stuck. I am going to reload that round. It doesn't have a light primer strike or anything. Looks like I only have like 5 more rounds. Okay, we had one of the cameras die, so I don't know. Hopefully this is getting filmed. That is all of them. Okay, let's go ahead and run it. We're running out of time. Okay, ready? Go. 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 Fucker. That was all of them. And I actually did have a ricochet. It flew back and hit me in the chin. I wonder if the metal, I shouldn't touch my beard. The metal might be in there. So that at least ran. This firearm has also not lost favor with me. I really like it, and it's plinking right there with the red dot only. You know, I'm able to see that. So I'm really liking this one as well. So my camera is dying, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch to this one, which has the Ultra mic on it, and that'll give us a really good perception of sound. All right, I don't have enough bullets to try this over and over, so I'm gonna go ahead and run 1 mag each. Let's go ahead and put the suppressor on there. Kel-Tec P17. I gotta tell you and be honest, I'm seeing a little bit of wear around the base from where I'm touching it and rubbing it. I am using my hands. And then after pulling it off, I was legit just putting it in my pocket. But I can see wear already around it, just kind of like I've seen on my SIG, just like on the SIG. This mag goes to the SIG. Let's get it done. I don't have time to play like an actor or get this going. I really just want to see what the difference is. I already get the picture, you get the picture, but is it John Wick status? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead, I have 15 rounds in here. I'm gonna try to put 5 on each, only 5. Let's go ahead and go. This is my Kel-Tec P17. This is the gun that started it all. This is the project gun. Not a gun from the hood you see, but a firearm I built to be my assassin's gun. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this, and let's see if we can land shots. This is red dot only subsonics. Safety off. Go. Oh shit, did I forget to put one up? I straight up forgot to put up one of the fucking targets. So I'm sorry to say that I was missing back there, but let's go ahead and try this again. Not because I just wanted to rerun it, but in fact because I failed to set up one of the 3 targets. It was unforgivable. Suppressor, I went through 5 shots. It's still nice and cool. I can touch it freely, no problems. If you're an assassin and you probably need, you know, 5 mags of 25, you're probably a shitty fucking assassin. Running out of battery, running out of sunlight, let's go. I feel like that was 4 and not 5, and I'm not sure what happened, if I went 1 over on one or if I racked one out. Let's just go ahead and finish that 5th one, because I have the round. I'm still touching it, I'm still grasping it, I'm still holding it. I backed up and I'm more level with the target now. I'm going above the bullseye. I'm not going for the bullseye, going like to the like neck of it. Okay, that is all of them. Ran with no malfunctions. But now, let's go ahead and unscrew it. No cuts. I mean, I'm pulling it off. It is not giving me trouble. I am running out of sunlight though. Okay, let's go ahead and load it up. I really don't have time to stop. I do not have really time or rounds to just redo this. All right, the sun's going down. I don't have a lot of time. We just put the suppressor on. I'm gonna try to do 5 shots each. Let's go ahead and see if we can land some shots. I'm gonna just go for the bullseye or the head area. Let's see. Was that 5? I can't remember. Okay. Okay, the cameras have basically died. So I'm only at about 30 feet, but I'm gonna go ahead and try something that's 10 yards. All right, this is just the first taste of my suppressor. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's go. That is empty. Let's go ahead and reload. That watermelon is toast. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and dump a mag of subsonic. Let's go ahead and see how that goes. I am unscrewing it with my hand. Hold on. Hold on, I'm actually getting the thread protector to come off, which is no good. That's no good. That's no good. Okay, so the unthinkable has happened. I have got the suppressor stuck to the thread adapter. I'll go ahead and fix that later. But I did want to go ahead and show you this as just kind of proof of test, because that was the firearm suppressed. So there you can see the watermelon. I'm going to go ahead and walk up to it. You can see here that watermelon is shot straight up right there, as well as numerous actually hit down here, causing that. Looks tasty, but probably poisonous now. Okay, let's go. I'm going to try this without audio distractions. Okay, I mixed these up in my pocket by accident, so I can't tell if these are the suppressor ready or the regular subsonics. Let's go ahead, because the cameras are dying. Let's make the best of it. Okay, we have 4 more shots and the battery's almost dead, so let's go. That was 5. I'm gonna run it again with the other mag. Maybe the ear will be able a little bit better to tell which one was which, because it's hard to tell. Okay, I mixed these up in my pocket, so I don't know which is which. This is the other subsonic ammo. Could be wrong with that, sounded softer than the last one. This one sounds softer, so it might actually be the 970. So that camera just died as I was showing it the empty chamber. Okay, if you can see me, let me know. Okay, that steel target fell down. But let's go. Ready? Real time, real time. I was able to connect with the steel, both suppressed and unsuppressed, and I was actually right there. I was right there. I wasn't just hiding somewhere to hide. I was visibly in front of the camera, if you could see me, and I connected shots on the steel. Okay, ready? Let's go. Whew! It's hot being out in the sun. Oh, we got a jam. We got a jam. But that's also with this weird ammo that I have to cycle it every time I shoot it. It's super weird. All right, let's go. Got it. Oh shit! I'm dead. I don't think I got it. Okay, I did get him. Confirmed his ass. was me shooting at nothing. That was me shooting at nothing. Okay, I probably died during that exercise, but this is a normal round, unsuppressed. The other one was subsonic suppressed. I did get it, but let's confirm. Got him. I'm not going to waste the round, even if it's a 22, but I will boot stomp him. Ugh. All right, this is just a sound test. This is a sound test. You shouldn't focus too much on how it looks like. It is just a sound test. So on this one, you're going to hear the trees more than anything, but I don't think it matters because we're just testing the sound of the rounds. That actually was a jam, believe it or not. Now, I know stuff like this has been done before. I am nobody. I am nobody at all. I just want to go ahead and show off the sound. This is a normal round. Let's go ahead and test out just the sound. That is no jam, you know, with no malfunction that did run. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put on the suppressor. It's real time, no practice. Didn't just sit there and do it over and over, but let's get it going. Okay. These are the subsonics, which will not cycle the action, but I do want to go ahead and shoot so we can get a clear idea of what it sounds like, but I also don't want you to hear the trees as much. So I'm going to shoot this way. Can you guys still see from there? I'm going to shoot this way, and hopefully you get a better idea of what it sounds like. I won't be able to mag dump this one because it does not cycle the action. So that is all of them that did cycle. Where is it? All right, so that is all of them. It did cycle. Cool. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out. I was able to get these targets from AFT. It's not a paid sponsorship, but I did want to say, you know, I've used these targets. I try to paint them so I could use them again. I just wanted to give a shout out and a thank you. Is a horrible example. So that went poorly, like most things. Yes, the gun discharged, but we had so many cars drive by that I had to pause and wait 1,000 times, and now it's basically dark. It's basically dark out here. So fuck all those cars who drove by, and thank you if you're still watching. Okay, I don't even know how much of that was recording. It may not have been recording any of that. A bunch of cars drove by, so I had to redo it. I didn't shoot the gun over and over, but I had to stop over and over for the many cars driving by. So jam. Another jam. Little stovepipe. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see the little stovepipe that it has. So I don't know if this one just needs to be cleaned. This one's actually jammed, the stovepipe. It started to feed around. Around is being fed in, and the stovepipe is in there. So it's actually stuck. It's actually stuck. So I don't know why, but I've had a few jams just on this last mag for this gun. Okay, I wanted to go ahead and end it with a mag dump. So let's go ahead and see if we can pull one off without somebody driving by. That wasn't really a mag dump, was it? Okay, that was fun. That was super duper fun. But now I gotta go ahead and put on the suppressor. All right, I can't really see, so hopefully this works. All right, I'm doing one final test, and the reason I'm doing it this way is so you can kind of sort of see, but you can hear it more than anything. I have just a GoPro 8, a GoPro 9 with the media mod, and a Panasonic AC-160. They should capture the sound as clear as possible. We're going to shoot 3 different rounds. A supersonic, I believe it's Norma, at 1,700 feet per second. A CCI Stinger at 1,650 feet per second. Federal auto match, I forget the feet per second. It might even be more or less than the other ones, I forget. But then it's going to go down to a CCI subsonic, and then it's even going to go down to a lower subsonic, the CCI 22 quiet. And those don't cycle, so I'll have to cycle it. It's not a jam. And then the last one is going to be the same 22 long rifle rounds that I was using that were getting stuck in my Kel-Tec, or yeah, it was the Kel-Tec, right? And in that gun, I learned that it's only for bolt action. Those rounds are only for bolt action. But we're going to go ahead and use it anyway to ultimately just see, you know, what it sounds like. Okay, I was going to go with the light on, but I've decided not to. And the reason for that is I want to see if there's any muzzle flash with the suppressor. I do want to show you, yeah, I had that all the way down in there. I do want to show you that this is kind of what it would look like had you guys been able to see, right? Yeah, so if you guys were able to see clearly, it would have been something more like this, and that would have been sweet. And then there's the light. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the lights. Okay, now I can turn on the flashlight, but then if I aim it at you guys, it gets pretty offensive. To the side, all you can see is the suppressor, so I'm gonna go all the way lights out. Again, I was gonna go with the lights, but I decided not to, so you can see if there's a muzzle flash. I just overall want to see what this sounds like. We're gonna do 2 supersonic rounds, 1,700 feet, then 2 Stingers, 1,650. I forget the feet per second of the Federal Auto Match. Then the CCI Subsonic. Then the CCI Quiet 22 LR. Then the little, I think they were either CCIs or Aguilas. It really doesn't matter. I'll show you guys later. The Calibre, the ones that ultimately are only for bolt action. Let's go ahead and go. So that's the one that wouldn't cycle. That's not a jam. Let's go ahead and cycle it. That one also didn't cycle. Is that the last one? I think it's not. So that's the one that wouldn't cycle. That's not a jam. Let's go ahead and cycle it. That one also didn't cycle. Is that the last one? I think it's not. So that's the one that wouldn't cycle. That's not a jam. Let's go ahead and cycle it. That one also didn't cycle. Is that the last one? I think it's not. So we did have a jam. I'm seeing a round on the ground. I'm seeing that there's a round on the ground. Okay, hopefully you guys can see a little bit. This is the 22 long rifle suppressed SIG P322 shooting a CCI subsonic hollow point, and then a CCI quiet 22 LR, and then a Calibre bolt action 22. This is the SIG P322, no ear protection. Okay, that one was a bit loud just because of the shell ejection. I'm gonna go ahead and put this up to... Okay, that one was a little bit loud because of the shell ejection. I put something up to protect the window a bit better, but either way, let's go ahead and do the next one. That one was the 22 quiet, if I'm not mistaken. It didn't cycle. But let's go ahead and do the very last one. Again, no cycle, but that ran. I want to do one more of the sub. I'm going to go ahead and do this again. This is a 22 LR with no ear protection. I am going to go ahead and do one inside the cab and then one technically outside. Let's go ahead and load up. Not bad, honestly. My ears did not hurt at all. But I'm going to go ahead and extend outside the vehicle. That's it. I mean, that didn't hurt my ears at all. The subsonic ran smoothly. This is amazing. It's running. This is my Assassin's gun upgrade, and I am satisfied.